Alright, welcome back for another part of Deus Sex Human Revolution. We left off finding about Jensen's past, how he was an experiment baby, and his parents gave him to one of the nurses so they can stop all the experiments to make super soldier babies. So they burned down the facilities, and with that they also burned themselves. Tragic. So Jensen found out that he's adopted, given to the Addams family. Years later, I guess David Sarif find the truth about that, and when Jensen was mortally wounded, they gave him augments, made him into a super badass that he is today. And because of the experiments that was happening on him when he was a baby, he's having zero withdrawals or anything that's any symptoms of rejections of augments. And so that is why Jensen Addams is super duper important in the future of augmentation. Go, horsey, go! Alright. Checking the praxis. Praxis? Currently feel better from my cold I had. So happy to report that I have a little bit of sore throat, but not as bad as yesterday's. Oh, yesterday was horrible. Woke up, my neck was just ugh.
Access granted.
Plus I was sore from snowboarding too. Like super duper sore here. Like sore is like any movement. It's like can't move, you know. But yeah. But with that being said, my allergies are coming, and they are gonna get worse as all these flowers gonna start pollinating and the mold starts sporing.
Out of the way. Don't interfere, sir.
So what they're gonna do is invade my nostril, and then my body's gonna respond to that by saying, nope, motherfuckers, we're gonna open the floodgate and push all out with all the mucus and sneezing and enter this temple. But yeah, if y'all didn't know, that's how allergies work.
Seems to be under control in the convention center.
And Taggart?
He's on stage now. His protection is deep. Only those with VIP passes can get by the guards.
We'll just stay here. Make sure none of those hooligans try to sneak in the back door.
Back door, eh? Okay, so someone just put like guns right there. Hot today.
Third time this escalator has broken down this week.
You think they would actually work and not just hit laser?
Tell me about it. Now with all the damage out there, I doubt we're gonna see any increase in funky anytime soon.
That's not the only thing ever. This is the end for your kind, all. This riot will force the UN to adopt regulations.
Jensen, don't know how welcome someone like you will be in here. What's your step?
The more draconian, the better, I say. You should be kept locked up.
It's crazy. Don't come down here.
I really do not remember this level. Holy kickballs.
Bill is really changing the world for the better.
We're changing it back to what it used to be. To before these people started poisoning their bodies.
Hey,
or to use his words,
relatively
they're
calm
divine
here.
engines.
See, I have no problem with amputees.
You know how he's going to influence legislation? How he's going to convince you this is really what you want? With
William
tears.
Taggart is a vision.
He's already started. He's Look outside, in our streets. Who do you think whipped up that frenzy? And I don't blame them. I blame people like Taggart. People who are constantly trying to divide us by our differences instead of uniting us by our similarities.
Man, the riot police are closing in. Gonna lock the whole place.
Listen,
By the end of the day, the human
I've been a victim of this anti-aug backlash.
Are you for or against human enhancement?
Well, there have always been nuts like Taggart trying to stop human progress.
Jensen, don't know how
Convention
welcome
center
someone
has
like
been
you will
quiet
be in
all
here.
night.
Watch your step.
I expect
You think they would actually work and not just sit there looking
Ah,
good.
hello. It is.
Don't go looking to start trouble in here. Security's very tight.
Tight like buttholes? The tightest?
you don't have to get up.
I'm not here to tell you that augmentation will make the world a better place. I'm here to stand up for my right to choose.
Well, who are you to think you can just turn yourself into robots? Abuse drugs.
Cost flat exposure.
Yeah. Backstage area is completely blocked off. Even the janitor can't get back there now.
What about the air vents?
You're kidding, right? Have you seen the size of those vents? You expect a contortionist or midget is going to try to assassinate Taggart?
Don't get smart. Got a pass?
The press conference is still going
Okay,
on.
you're good.
Watch it, sir. There are guards everywhere. Any attempt on Mr.
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly what I am telling you. As a world...
Where's your sidekick, Taggart? 6 months ago, Sarif Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaias Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Sarif's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Sarif scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Sarif Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Sarif and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years, but that's not why I'm here. Sarif scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
You're right, it's not enough to get a conviction. But it's enough for a search warrant. That's all I want, Taggart. Why are you standing in the way?
I'm not. I'm trying to protect... Look, Mr. Jensen. My heart goes out to you. Perhaps it's best that you came to me rather than bringing this recording to the police. You needed to be some kind of proof because you're still suffering. You're trying to find someone else to blame for the emotional trauma you experienced when you woke up from that surgery and discovered you were no longer quite human.
You're right. Picking up my life after that surgery was the hardest thing I've ever done. Hell, first time I saw myself in a mirror, I smashed the damn thing. But I've gotten past it, because I know that what I need to do to make things right is help the other victims of that attack.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be insensitive. What is it you're truly looking for here? Absolution? A return to the feeling of control you lost when your limbs were taken from you? Do you think coming here today and casting me as your enemy will help you achieve that?
I have an idea, Taggart. Why don't I give my recording to that reporter down there? He has a machine that can prove it's real right now, once and for all. Of course, when he says it's genuine, I guess it'll be top news story for the next few weeks, and you can kiss your vote goodbye. On the other hand, if you talk to me backstage, I can hold on to this recording, and you can keep the benefit of the doubt for a little while longer.
Very adroit, Mr. Jensen. Nicely played. I see you have me over a barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
Pew 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 pew. For the Republic.
How can any sane people do this? They're out of control.
Look
I don't know how the riots.
This is horrible.
That William Taggart.
They're gonna blame
This
Mr.
whole
Taggart for
situation
this
is
riot. I sure hope Bill Taggart is able to convince the UN about getting involved.
I wonder if they'll kill
That
me
is
for this.
far enough. Get back.
Don't make any sudden moves, sir.
Well, I remember that part. Hell am I?
Just give me an excuse.
Any idea what's going on out there?
Apparently it's settling down a little. Police have cleared the streets.
I heard they were pretty aggressive.
Yeah, I heard that too. I'm happy we don't have to go out there.
Amen to that. All right, I'm gonna go back and make sure no one's sneaking around the halls.
And Mr. Taggart warned us there might be autumn.
Interesting.
And members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility.
Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations court. This is Eliza Kassam reporting to you live from Picus. Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after
Peekaboo,
viewing
guys.
controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi,
What?
Isole, and Sarif Industries.
I do remember.
The footage sparking the riots appears to show scientists performing crude, torture-like experiments on teams of augmented suits.
Holy crappers.
And members of the UN to tour our facilities firsthand. They will find nothing but order.
We've got our eyes on you, Aug. Don't try anything funny.
Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations court. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus. Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent...
Mr. Jensen, I appreciate you allowing me to deal with this in a more discreet manner.
Save it, Taggart. You've wasted enough of my time as it is. Now, where's Sandoval?
He has an apartment he uses when in this city, on Grand River Road. He mentioned he was feeling very run down, so I can only assume he went there.
I see.
He's not an evil man, Mr. Jensen. If he's done what you say, it's only because of his brother, Ezekiel. A man you might know better as Zeke Sanders.
Sanders? The man who attacked Sarah's manufacturing plant?
I knew nothing about it until after it was over, and then I tried. I tried to convince Isaias not to follow in his footsteps.
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please. Isaias has done so much for so many needy people, people suffering from implant rejection. Promise me you will deal with him fairly.
That all depends on Isaias.
I understand, but please try.
Oh yes, baby cakes.
Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities.
I know everyone's involved with the riots. I'm telling you, I need them down here now. Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances?
The
Do
hell is
you
this
remember
guy?
me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
Nikki. Of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on mind control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up. Not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
What is it exactly that you need me to do?
You mean you'll help me out? Really?
I didn't say that. Assuming I did agree to help, what would you need me to do exactly?
Oh. Well, based on Jacob's history and his new political agenda, I can almost guarantee he's going after cops. I've warned everyone working street detail and anyone else who'd listen to keep an eye out. But with half the force tied up with the protests and rioting, I can't get the manpower for a proper search. I need you to check a few spots my CI thinks Jacob could be at, and take care of the threat if you can. Even if you find nothing, great. It put my mind at ease, at least.
Nikki, look, I don't work for the city anymore, and I don't exactly have a lot of time right now.
Yeah, I understand. Look, the cops have a Deadpool going. I don't like it, but you kill a cop killer and you get a bounty. I usually reserve this to pay off our CIs, but if Jacob really is going after us, then he's as good as dead as far as I'm concerned. You take him out, the bounty is yours. To be honest, though, I'd rather see him rotting behind bars. If you can knock him out and give him to us alive, I'll try to sweeten the deal.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials from some government stash out in Highland Park. It's all I know so far. But it all fits. He was last seen ranting at a rally about shattering the foundation of the hypocrisy or some bullshit like that. You know, quoting Che Guevara and talking about violent revolution.
Did he have the shirt, too?
What? Anyway, he practically named the date and time of this reckoning. And it's tonight. It has to be.
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew, but he's a 3-strike pert facing a dime on some damn parole violation. He's trying to cop a deal, so nobody trusts him. Thing is, I know he's reliable. He hasn't bullshitted me yet, and I don't think he's doing it now.
I have to admit, Nikki, I'm having a hard time believing White could come up with something like this. He can barely tie his own shoelaces without tripping all over himself.
That was then. This is now. After his last stint in Standish, he got bug-eyed crazy. Started talking about how the gang war in Derelict Row was all part of a government plot, and it's time he did something about it.
I remember him saying that augmented kid we took down last year was a cover-up.
Exactly! And he's been railing against Wayne Haas, the PD, and anyone else involved in that ever since. I'm telling you, Adam, he's been getting more and more violent. Now he's got explosives, and we've got a giant bullseye painted on our ass.
Fine, I'll help. Let's go over what we know. Just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right now!
I need to chill the fuck out.
Nikki, you're a cop. Act like it. How are you gonna earn your stripes if you shit yourself under pressure like some wet behind the ears rookie at the academy?
Fuck. You're right. Damn it. I'm sorry. I lost my head. I'm still in the game, Adam. It won't happen again. You can trust me on this.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, and he wouldn't risk hanging around the bank or transit station. They've got those security cameras with facial recognition software. And the precinct is shut down thanks to the internal affairs investigation. That leaves the precinct alleys and sewers as the most probable places to find White. I'm going to get on the horn and update my CO. Can you check those two locations? And Jensen, be careful. White may have left booby traps lying around. He's like that, now that I think about it.
No problem. Anything else you can give me?
I don't know. You remember what White looks like, right? Tall, Caucasian, skinhead? He's not the quietest guy, so you'll probably hear him before you see him.
Yeah, a real philosopher king. I remember.
Yeah, so if you just keep your eyes and ears open, I'm sure you'll find him. Also, I heard he's had some major augmentation work done. I'd be extra careful around him. I think the White we used to know has been replaced with something much worse.
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get backup to expand the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen, please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing.
Gotcha.
I really appreciate.
Okay.
Now I gotta deal with a psychopath. Let's go, doggy.
Blind for too long. Now we stand on the edge of
It's just embarrassing, really. Like anyone can walk into the precinct and take whatever they want.
I know. What if this wasn't the first time? Some gang leader out here could have profiles of every cop on the force. They may even know where we live.
As long as the media doesn't get involved with this. If they do, we're gonna get reamed in public by the mayor. You know how much the commission is that.
We already got the feds in there, looking at us and shaking their heads like we're a bunch of naughty children.
I wouldn't loiter around here if I were you.
Anybody ever tell you it's rude to eavesdrop?
Just me and my techie Steve in a sweaty, clammy, claustrophobic van, tossing digipans out in the trash left and right in order to bring you this show via satellite. What? I'm good with it, because I understand the reality of living in a slave state. You can bet
The bomb. The trick with these is you gotta go extra slow. They try not to spook it. But once they get wind of you, it's gonna be a mess. But as soon as you get close enough, you can disarm the little bugger. Alright. Not liking how there's a flash of red to the left over there. So my best guess is there's another mine to my left. And straight ahead is supposed to be a distraction. So if you knock into those barrels, I'm gonna trip the mine. And boom, we all go out. Slowly now. Don't wanna spook the Chila. Look like there's another behind those boxes. There it is. Now, with this, that box right there, here might spook it. So go extra slow. There's more beeps. Aye. Crikey, so one to the left. I'm Jock Bauer. Another beep. Oh, there it is. These are dangerous buggers out here. Hear that? Sound of silence. The hell? Tuesday, Friday. I was just checking if my dead silence foot would mask the motion detection. I guess it does not. Now we know. Alright, now we got that done. Let's save that there. Bring this with me.
Access granted.
Who's there? Move!
Was a headshot. Yeah. Boom.
Access granted.
That it? Boy. Oh. That was kind of scary. I guess the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got him good. Yo, metamorphoso. Whoa, 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 whoa there, bud.
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time. We gotta find White before he blows something up.
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and is sending some men to help out. We'll take it from here.
Great. Anything else?
Yeah, like we talked about. Here's your cut of the Deadpool bounty. I threw in a little something extra for bringing him in alive. It's good to know you're still one of the good guys, Jensen.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb. I managed to disable it, but you might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit! I totally forgot about that. I'll get EOD on it right away. Last thing we need are more casualties. Man, I'm sure glad I bumped into you tonight. You're gonna have to let me buy you a pint down at Maggie's sometime. If I hang around you long enough, maybe some of that famous Jensen swagger will rub off on me.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime. Take care of yourself, Nikki.
Nora 92 to Central. Come in, Central.
Hell yeah, baby girl. Even give me a silencer, which I don't think I can combine with anything.
Don't interfere, out of the way.
The hell is these? Where the fuck did I get this? What the butt plug?
What'll it...
Wild.
Be sure to tell all your friends. Just not the cops.
Okay.
Line for too long. And now we stand at the edge. Yes.
Butt scratcher. Butt scratcher.
You've got to
You sure you closed the door?
Yeah. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? Idiot?
You're not gonna make me answer that, are you? Huh?
That was kind of badass. Practice. Zeke is me. It's me, Zeke.
You sure you closed the door?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course I do. Who do you think I am?
Adjective here.
You blew it, man!
blew it, man.
What? Can't be friends?
Say your prayers.
But they're brothers, right? So is he protecting his brother or going after her? Bugger.
Access denied.
How dare you deny me access? How dare you? Got 10 stops left? Whoa.
Access granted.
Jesus.
Pritchard, looks like Sandoval's got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
Why do we always get assigned to the shittiest spots?
Yeah, why would anyone come down here?
I think they're afraid someone's gonna try to sneak a bomb into the doc's locker. I'd be more worried about what's in the doc's head than what's in his locker.
Damn. So Zeke a bad guy now? Yeah, bad guy? I just do not remember much of this second half of the game. Damn! It's crazy. I love it. I love it. You got to love it.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
No. No, you're not. He's on the edge. There's no telling what he'll...
Get him! I see you!
The hell? Why didn't it let me dig the double attack down? The double attack down. Didn't let me do the double attack down. The double attack down. Didn't let me do the double attack down. He said, didn't let me do the double attack down.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
No, you're not. He's on the...
What the fuck's that? Take him out.
Oh my goodness gracious, they let me do the double attack down. The double attack down. The double attack down. Not the double attack down.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
No, you're not. He's on the edge. There's no...
Better get some...
Oh my good gracious.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
No, you're...
Jesus! What happened to you?
Everybody gets one.
Access granted. Access granted.
Oh wait, I only have... I have a lot of stop worm, but I don't have a lot of nuke.
And this is why I urge every member of my staff, every man and woman dedicated to the true mission of the Humanity Front, to do the same. Isaias, if you're watching this, I beg you, do not allow misplaced anger to destroy everything we have struggled to achieve.
It's over. He knows I can't come back from that.
Everybody knows, Sandoval. You can't hide from what you've done.
What I've done, Mr. Jensen. I spent years patching people back together from augmentation botch jobs and systemic organ rejection brought on by implants. And now, because of Bill's betrayal, I'll never practice medicine again.
You really want to help someone? Tell me where Sarif scientists are.
I wish I could, Mr. Jensen. But my involvement ended right after I failed to remove their GPLs.
You failed?
Turns out, my surgical skills weren't good enough to bypass David Sarif's insurance policy. So for all I know, those little implants are broadcasting right now. On a frequency so low your network specialist wouldn't think to look for it.
You changed the frequencies.
Oh, whoa, whoa, sir. What are you doing with that?
You have your answers, Mr. Jensen. And I've lost all of mine. The courts may think I have much to atone for, but my court will be a higher one.
Pride.
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it or not, I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
Look, I understand your situation better than you think. I quit the force because I couldn't stand what the people in charge were doing to it. But they went to the press and told them I'd been the problem the whole time. Power always sacrifices its subordinates to save itself. But you have my word. You can get through this.
I appreciate your faith in me, Mr. Jensen. And remembering that others have gone through similar events can be helpful. But is it enough? It wasn't enough to be a doctor. Or to attack the infection at its source with Humanity Front. I had to try harder to help people, and I pushed too far. What else could I have done? How do people live in a world surrounded by human misery every day? Or am I the only person who feels this way?
I hear what you're saying. You care too much. I know what that's like. Too well. Because I've been there. You want to fix everything right away. You want it so much you start trying too hard. Trust me, if you deal with the smaller, easier stuff first, the big things don't look so big.
I've heard that before. It has more meaning somehow, coming from someone like you. How did it come to this? People died in that kidnapping, and I helped plan it. I might as well have killed those people myself. can no longer look my wife in the eyes, and she's the person I love and trust more than anyone in this world. There's simply no place for me among humanity anymore.
We all have problems, Sandoval. We all have something to atone for. You, me, even Taggart. Your wife will understand that, as will the rest of your family. They'd rather see you live and atone for what you've done than watch you die in shame. Whatever lies ahead, they aren't gonna let you face it alone.
I wish I had your certainty, Mr. Jensen. But you are correct. For the sake of my family, I must give this another try. Take the gun. I don't need it anymore.
Pritchard, get this. The GPLs are still transmitting.
Silver
Sandoval switched
tongue,
them to a lower
y'all.
frequency.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world.
Well, I need to take his gun to drop one of mine. I don't need that many typhoon. Rarely would use it. Really need that mag either.
I don't have.
Farted.
The type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard. You have to do something.
I know. Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
Several cities this evening after viewing controversial satellite footage uncovered by Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isole, and Sarif Industries.
You don't need to babysit me, Mr. Jensen. I have no intention of killing myself anymore. Nor will I resist arrest when the police arrive. I assume your people have already contacted them?
If they haven't yet, they will be soon.
Then go. Use the information I gave you to track down your scientists. With any luck, they will still be alive.
The men who kidnapped them. The soldiers.
I don't know who they were. Only last names. Barrett and Namir. I sensed they were highly trained professionals.
Working for who?
I didn't ask. My brother, Ezekiel, put them in touch with me.
Your brother? Not Taggart?
Bill wouldn't be so stupid as to get his own hands dirty. I see that now. He's like Teflon. Nothing ever sticks.
United Nations Court. This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus. Thousands of angry rioters took to the streets in several cities.
If I knew anything more, I
after
would
viewing-
tell you. But the men who kidnapped your people made sure my knowledge of their plans was minimal.
Where the frick am I?
Access granted.
Not nuke virus. Whoa, peeps. What's up, y'all? Y'all spook me. Oh, that's where I'm at. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go buy some... sell some stuff, buy some stuff, and then head off to the next mission. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Gonna get the American dream.
Now we stand at the edge. Yes. It's almost too late. The city burns down here. You wait for them to save you?
What you read?
Got grenades in the MP. Heat targeting. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Done.
What'll it be?
You got unlocking tools. Owned by a couple. Find template, stop worm. I'm gonna take all your nuke virus though. Damage, speed, upload grid. Explosive rounds? Go now, revolver, armor piercing. Think I'm good now.
Be sure to tell all your friends.
Just in case, let me see if I got all the praxis. Oh, okay.
Dr. Chechery, call
Will you be Pritchard?
Dr. Chechery,
Yes,
call
ma'am.
217.
Ooh. Give me that sour boots.
Always a...
Boy, it's hot.
We stand at the edge of an abyss. It's almost. Listen.
Get through this without like gotta really crawl.
Not exactly a great day when you're Detroit City.
I blame this all on that bastard Taggart.
Don't kill me!
Angry rioters took to the streets in several
Happened.
cities this evening.
The footage from those news reports.
God, I
looks
made it.
pretty
I hope they brought in
authentic.
enough police to handle
Uncovered
the
by
riot.
Picus. Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and
Oh,
Rio de Janeiro
I forgot.
all report violent clashes taking
He was
place
still in here.
outside the door.
It looks so peaceful. I am gonna end that here. All right, folks. Hopefully I see you on the next part.